Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I thought I would film an evening / overnight routine of what it looks like with a 6-week-old. Rowdy is currently on an underway. If you've been following our channel for a while, you know we are a military family. So with him being gone, I thought this would be the perfect time to get this filmed. Just what it looks like getting him unwind at night and getting him to bed. We are exclusively breastfeeding right now, so how that looks overnight, what the routine looks like, and kind of what you can expect if you have a 6-week-old. So follow along if this is something that interests you, and hopefully you enjoy. Alrighty, we are starting the night off with bath time. Normally we don't give him a bath every night, but on this particular night he desperately needed a bath. He has been the king of spitting up lately, and he just had it in those luscious locks of his, so yeah, we needed a bath. So after bath time, we did it off camera. We moved him to the couch. You can see that we are on a heating pad there. This helps to keep him happy and warm so that he's not screaming at us after bath time. He loves bath time, but he hates to be cold. I mean, like any babies. So we do that to prevent the screaming in our ears. As you can see here, I am just lotioning him up. We use the Johnson & Johnson Lavender Nighttime Lotion. I'll show you here in a second. But he loves this. He loves his nighttime routine. He's like, please massage my feet, my legs, my belly. He absolutely loves it.
Should we get your arms too? Oh, Nathan. Is that relaxing? Is that relaxing? You like that? Oh.
After we get his skin all moisturized, it's time to put his PJs on for the night. You will see here in a second, he was not happy about putting clothes on. He was okay when I put his feet in, but as soon as I start to put his arms in, he just loses it. He was not having putting clothes on this specific night.
How was your bath? Did you have a good bath? Oh no. Don't get mad. Oh, there's one hand. Oh, don't get mad. There you go. Nathan, hey. Relax your arms.
Alright, so once I finally got him dressed, he still was not happy with me, but that's okay. We just kept moving forward. We went ahead and brushed his hair. I also applied some Johnson & Johnson baby oil to the top of his scalp and a little bit of his forehead. He's battling some dry skin, so just trying to help lock in some moisture. Normally after getting his PJs down, I like to put him on his mat for some playtime before he goes to bed. Obviously on this night he still wasn't having it. He was just crying uncontrollably, and so we just continued on with our bedtime routine. I am swaddling him. We are using the Swaddle Me Swaddle on this night. We like these for the most part. They do a good job. However, sometimes Nathan is very adamant about having his hands by his head, and so occasionally he will break out of these. The other downfall of these is that they don't have a zipper at the bottom, so whenever you have to do a diaper change in the middle of the night, you do have to unswaddle your child completely, which can be kind of annoying, and if you're trying to keep them super sleepy, that can sometimes wake them up. Once he's all swaddled, we then move to the bedroom for the rest of our nighttime routine. This is where Nathan sleeps, right next to his mama and papa. He sleeps in the Halo bassinet, which his grandparents bought for our baby shower, which we are so grateful for. We are loving that thing. Since I do breastfeed, I'll nurse him until he's full, and then once he eventually falls asleep, I will transfer him into that Halo bassinet. I definitely make sure that he's in a deep sleep before doing so. That way I can actually sneak away. I also put on some white noise on my phone. I found this specific one on Spotify. I will link it down below if I can find it, but I'll also put a visual here for you. I then take this time to sneak away, go clean up the house from anything that happened that day, any messes in the living room, kitchen. I'll also take the time to answer emails. I don't know if I've shared with you guys yet, but I did just currently take over on Budsman for my husband's command. So answering some emails for that, which I will do later tonight, or I will do some video editing, whatever I feel like I personally need to get done that night. I ended up crawling into bed around 8:20. I read my book, Fake It Till You Bake It, which I got in my Once Upon a Book Club just to get my eyes tired so I could fall asleep. And as you can see, Nathan is still sound asleep and next to me. Nathan woke up at around 11:14 p.m. for his first feeding. I fed him on the opposite breast as last time just to help keep my supply balanced. He fed for about 10 minutes and then he paused, which is typically when I take an opportunity to go change his diaper so that when we are done changing his diaper, we can then come back and top him off to make him sleepy. So I got Nathan back to sleep around 11:46 p.m. However, I did not get to go back to bed at this time. I was feeling a little bit engorged, so I needed to pump. I took about a 15 to 20 minute pump break. I have the Spectra, which I am loving this breast pump. Highly recommend it if you are trying to figure out which one to go with. I ended up pumping around 4 ounces, which I then had to go to the kitchen to store in breast milk storage bags. I split it between 2 bags, and then once this was done, I finally crawled back into bed to crash before our next wake up. Nathan's next feed was at 2:09 a.m. This was definitely more of like a snack feed than it was a full-on feed. He only ate for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then I went and changed his diaper, but he was back down by 2:38 a.m., so really he wasn't up for long, and then I got to go back to sleep because I didn't need to pump during this period. Nathan's final wake up of the night was at 4:45 a.m. Typically he wakes up at like 5 or 6 a.m. and then pretty much refuses to go back down after that. On this particular morning, he woke up, I fed him, and then I changed his diaper, and then instead of putting him back down in the halo bassinet to try to get him to go back to bed, I put him into bed with me, which is typically what I will do if he's struggling to go back down. I kind of just get up for the day, start scrolling my phone, but I can get him to sleep for like another hour or two by doing that. And that is what I did on this particular morning. Good morning, you guys. So this is gonna wrap up my evening and overnight routine. It is just before 6 a.m. and I am getting up for the day. I did get him back down, but chances are he's only gonna be down for like another hour, max 2. Typically around 5 a.m., 6 a.m., he is ready to start the day, so I'll be surprised if he sleeps any later. The only time I can get him to sleep in later is if I put him in bed with me, but obviously I'm awake and he just kind of sleeps next to me. But I'm gonna take this opportunity to get ready for the day. I have my 6-week postpartum appointment today. So I'm gonna take this opportunity while he's still sleeping to get ready, get everything packed up, and so we can get out of the house on time today. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below what kind of videos you want to see in the future, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a Hanging with the Herbers again. And yeah, I will see you guys next Friday for another video. Bye guys.